Hey, how we doing? Stephen Barry here with The Amish Market, doing a video brochure on the Victorian Playhouse. How cool is this thing? There's another video that we have of the historic barn playhouse, which is cool. And this is another version that our guy Ammon does, who's down in the Lancaster, PA, Amish country down there. He's a fantastic builder, very creative. You can see one of his other structures, the cabin, the Duratemp cabin that I've done a video brochure on. But this is great, not too expensive, it looks great, it works well, extremely well for the kids for a playhouse. But then once the kids get a little bit older, you can either resell it because the things are going to hold their value pretty well, or use it as your own storage because there is a pass door on the front that we'll see here in just a minute. One thing you'll notice is made out of all Duratemp and Miratech trim, which is all 35-year warranty, as is the architectural shingles. Real nice work here. This is the same stuff they're putting on $500 and $1 million homes, guys. There's your detachable porch. It's all pressure treated with painted balusters and posts. Real nice, and that's separate. It comes with it, but it's a separate piece, so you can move that around pretty easy as well. The trim work, even though it's kind of smaller and shorter, they don't spare any of the details. You can see with the custom shutters, flower boxes, the 18 by 24, maybe a little bit smaller. I don't have my measuring tape out here, but those are all vertical sliding. So they got screens in there, so you have some nice, nice ventilation if you need it. The Dutch doors with locks and all the heavy-duty T-hinges. Those are really cool. Kids love the Dutch doors. I swear, they open it up and like, oh, I'm cut in half, and all that fun stuff. You can see all the scalloped fascia here, which gives it just such a nice look. And the heart window, that is just adorable, isn't it? With the shutters that are on the sides there. Just really, really cool. Really, really cool. Let's move around to the side. You can see the pass door. The pass door is about 5 feet tall. Probably, I'd say, about 2.5 feet wide. It's, again, got a lock and the nice bracing on there. You can see up there it's got the vents. So it'll remain cool even if you keep the windows closed. And there's the back, even the scalloped fascia on the back. Let's take a peek inside and look at some of the quality of the construction. Because it's smaller, we use a lot of 2x3s in these. But you'll notice spacing is about 24 on center because of the size. You don't necessarily need 16 on center. He uses all plywood, even for the roof sheathing. And you can see it's a lot of real detail-oriented work in here. You know, with that dormer that's up in there. There's the inside of the window, and you can see the framing. Does a real nice job of framing around the windows and around the doors. There's the inside of the Dutch door right here. So you can look out. How cool is that? All the bottom window remains shut. Very, very cool. There's more of the framing, kind of a kid's eye view right now. There's a top plate right there. And you can see how nice everything just kind of lines up to give it a lot of nice structural integrity. Floors are 5/8 inch plywood. Will last you a long, long time. I mean, this is built, even though it's a decorative building, you'd think that maybe they'd skip on some stuff. No. Built just the same as our big 12 by 24 garages, or what have you. You know, one thing I did miss to point out, so I'll do that one last shot here. Right there. The old chimney. It's a nice little decorative touch. Doesn't really add a lot to the cost, but man, it just really sets it off. Gives it a real nice look. All right. Well, there we are with the Victorian Playhouse. You can reach us anytime, 24/7 online at www.theamishmarket.com, or any of our 5 locations here in Ithaca, New York, Romulus, New York. We've got a location in Mattydale near the Syracuse Airport, coming soon in Rochester, and also down south, Noonan, Georgia. John, hope you're doing well down there. Again, I'm Stephen Barry, doing a video brochure series on the Victorian Playhouse. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Hi, this is Anthony Arena from The Amish Market, and I approve this message.